After you've made an assembly, they'll show up as being one entity if you highlight over it. In this case, I'm going to move my cursor over and then select on this assembly of items. And we can see that they're all sort of one part right now, at least inside of this 3D view, 3D ortho, underneath assemblies. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is make a modification to this assembly. If we do, we can move up here and then select on the Edit Assembly button. From here, we can see that this is green. If we select it on here, we could either hit the delete key to get rid of it, or what I'd like to do is go to the top view and rotate this around. So I'm going to use the rotate command, click on the little dot, pull it over here right to the center point of this column. Now where it has angle, I'm going to type in 90 and then hit enter on the keyboard. And now we can see it's spun this around at a 90-degree angle. This isn't quite exactly where I'd like it to be at, so I'm going to try to move this down just a touch. So I'm going to select, once again here on this beam, click on the arrow key on the keyboard to move this down or move this up accordingly. So I can pull this to wherever I'd like to go to. From here, I'm going to select back on this again, click on the little dot, and now pull it back to right here so that my structural information is all going to be coming into this area. Now that I've done that, I'm going to select on Finish. And now this change has been made to the assembly. We can now see it here. We can take a look at some of these elevation views, and we'll see that that change that we made has now propagated itself to all these other kinds of views which are related to the assembly. So to make modifications to your assembly, simply select on the assembly item that you want to make a change to, come up to Edit Assembly, and then either draw in new objects or make your adjustments to already existing items in the assembly.